a commenter was nice enough to make a playlist that has a couple more uh, character trailers at the beginning than what the original playlist I was using has. So we're going to go back and we're going to watch those. But real quick, before I forget, one of the things that I did notice when I was looked at the playlist that I didn't notice when I was watching it was that this psychologist somewhere, I don't remember who it was, but one of these characters was a psychologist. Maybe it was this one, Kakania. And she was actually in someone else's trailer. Whose trailer was it? The one who looked Lucy trailer. Nope, not Lucy. She was in somebody else's trailer. Someone who had like maybe it was Isolde. Oh yeah, it is Isolde. She was in the Isolde trailer. So that was pretty cool that I noticed that. So we're gonna go back really quick and we're gonna watch these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. The I guess are the pre-registration trailers. It looks like they weren't a part of the original playlist that I had. So we're gonna watch those, and then we'll go back to where we were at Fatutu, I guess. And would it be how you would say that? So this is Beyond Poem's Sonato trailer. Some of this might be, well, I don't know.
Cold, white lamps, and lies like a slow-moving river, barred with silver and black. The world they described in newspapers and poems is quite different from what I've imagined.
Sonato, do you like the world out there?
No, I'm just being curious. We should not pay too much attention to affairs irrelevant to our missions. Sustaining peace and promoting the welfare of mankind are the purposes we should focus on as Foundation members, and also the reason why we have practiced arcane skills day after day.
You remember their teachings well. Here we are.
Timekeeper, we have arrived 59 minutes and 33 seconds earlier than expected.
That gives us some time to chill out. The stars tonight are fascinating.
The stars? The stars sparkling in the sky, evening breeze blowing through the strolling crowd. Do they also have a purpose to fulfill? Sorry, is the coin you gave me before we got on the bus?
You didn't pay the bus fare?
I need to pay for the bus ride?
Okay.
Cold,
Cold.
white lamps, and lies like...
So, I think the playable character in this game is called Timekeeper. I heard that at some point in one of these other trailers, and I was like, who's Timekeeper, right? I think the Timekeeper is the playable character. Because I think this is supposed to be from maybe the playable character's POV. It says Timekeeper, you have arrived 59 minutes early or something like that. Alright, and this character is a Sonato.
Different from what I've imagined. Curious. We should not pay too much attention to affairs irrelevant to
And
our...
clearly she's
Sorry,
new
is
here.
the coin you gave me before we got on the bus?
And she didn't know. She's apparently extremely new to the city. Who knows where she's from? Or at least one of them is, because she, it's like, you didn't pay the bus toll? Unless there's something deeper going on here that I just don't know about. Which is completely possible. Yeah, other than that, there's not a whole lot going on in this trailer. I feel like I didn't learn a lot about her, really. Or maybe it's I did and I just don't
The
know.
world they described in newspapers and poems is quite different from what I've imagined.
Oh, so she was living an isolated life before this because she said the world it was described about in the paper. And I don't know what I just said. The world that was described in paper and poems seems different from this. So maybe she was living an isolated life up to this point, and now she's coming to the big city for some reason. Or maybe she was trapped somewhere.
I'm just being curious. We should not pay too much attention to affairs irrelevant to our missions.
Irrelevant to our missions.
Sustaining peace
What
and
mission?
promoting the welfare of mankind
Oh, that would be the
are
mission.
the purposes we should focus on as Foundation members.
Oh,
And
member of the
this is why
Foundation.
I have practiced arcane skills day after day.
Arcane
You
skills.
remember their
Okay.
teachings well.
That's the MC next to Sonata? Oh, really? So, wait, in this scene right here? This is the MC? Who they referred to as Timekeeper? Yeah, that was my guess. I just finished saying that a few minutes ago. I think Timekeeper refers to the MC. Right, which, and it seems that in the other trailers, they don't actually refer to the Timekeeper super often. I mean, the character trailers are about the characters, obviously, so... But there seems to be, yeah, I don't know. They just don't actually mention the main character that often, even in the trailers. Which is fine, honestly. Probably better that way, if anything. But real quick, her name is Verton. She appears in a few. Yeah, well, I didn't know that that's what she looked like, so... if I went back and I watched them now, I probably would notice. I did not know that. I assumed the main character was maybe like a... I don't know what I assumed, actually. I thought maybe it was like a faceless thing. Like like the main character doesn't really have a face or anything. Because I've played a couple of games like that. The ones you have seen, she didn't appear. Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Regulus trailer. Run Regulus. We're gonna do this. We're gonna watch this one right quick.
Hey, I think someone has been following us.
This apple indeed feels someone's eager gaze. Captain, did you make any new friends lately?
That's Regulus! Hurry! Get that pirate!
Give me.
Stop there! I can see why the local policemen are after us. But what's with those people in funny costumes?
This apple thinks that they are not here for money. After all the sharpodontes in Captain's wallet have been spent on wriggles.
Guess now there is one more thing getting empty.
If we are driven to extremity, hopefully Captain will remember this apple before drinking the fresh apple juice.
Fresh apple juice? Fresh apple juice? What? Calm down, we're not there yet. Running the pirate radio hasn't been a big help to my wallet, but I have unlimited rock and freedom in return. The pirate radio has no ad breaks. Hop on, keep it rolling. Psst. Psst. Have they gone?
Based on what this apple has seen, they are still there.
Oh, you must be joking. When can we finally set sail?
Okay. That was way, like, way more lighthearted than almost anything else that came after. To answer the question why every character has a different vibes to them, it's because every character is from a different era. Like Isolde and Marcus from the last VOD are from 1914, while Jay and Mercury are from 1990s, and so on. Oh, so we are literally changing eras. Okay. That was one of the things that was really confusing me the most. I was like, we are, but, you know, the character designs were so different, which was good, you know, for the game. I enjoyed how different the character designs were, but it was definitely, I was like, how are we, what is happening? That's a really interesting thing to do, though, for a game, honestly. I kind of like that. You must be able to tell a bunch of different types of stories if you just get to be in whatever era you want. That's pretty cool. Oh wait, I need to talk about this. Holy shit, I almost forgot to talk about it. But yeah, this character trailer was super lighthearted, which is something I cannot say about almost anything else. A couple of these were kind of lighthearted, but a lot of them were only, you know, kind of lighthearted, but had like some darker things going on. And then some of the later ones I watched last time were straight up just really depressing. So Regulus is a pirate and runs a radio station and has a talking apple. And is really goofy. Let's hear
This
what
apple
else.
indeed feels someone's eager gaze. Captain, did you make any new friends lately?
That's Regulus! Hurry!
So the apple is referring to the Watcher, which is pretty funny.
Get that pirate!
Give me.
Stop there!
The disc jockey, what did it say? What's it? Disc jockey of Radio Apple. Lives on Carnaby Street.
People in funny costumes.
This apple thinks that they are not here for money. After all the Sharpodontes in Captain's wallet have been spent on breakals.
Guess now there is one more thing getting empty.
If we are driven to extremity, hopefully Captain will remember this apple before drinking the fresh apple juice.
Fresh apple juice? Fresh apple juice? What? Calm down. We're not there yet. Running the pirate radio.
Yeah, so she's just kind of all over the place. Very hyperactive. And has a talking apple. Which is so far, I'm kind of still stuck on the talking apple. I'm not gonna lie about it. Regulus, I also noticed here for the first time, somehow, right, that this game is actually featuring 6 stars, not 5 stars. So they go up to 6 stars instead of the usual 5 that I would be used to in most of the games that I play.
Freedom in return. The pirate radio has no ad breaks. Hop on. Keep it rolling.
So I guess she's a pirate and runs a radio station. And she's really goofy and lighthearted and just having a good time, it seems. The main purpose of the game is that time started to reverse in 1999 and keeps reversing. And the MC is saving different characters from different era of which the time reversed to. And she's trying to find a way to stop time from reversing. Oh, that's really interesting. Time started reversing in 1999. And she's trying to save different characters from different eras that it reversed to and stop it from reversing. That's interesting. That's a really interesting concept, actually. It opens up so much. No wonder all the designs are so different, right? That just opens up so many opportunities to have really interesting characters and tell all sorts of stories. That's super interesting. X trailer. Genius of useless inventions.
Go! Go! Retreat! Get that airship moving!
So, the target of Manus Vindicte is the airship. But they've only sent a bunch of dummies who can hardly accomplish anything.
Take all the supplies! The flour and everything! Don't forget the coffee beans!
Huh? Stop right there, you brutal criminals. Why don't you listen to the smart guy here? Give up your plan and leave. Okay?
What?
This is a gliding airship powered by Arcanum. To start it up, the whole city's electricity will be cut off for 5 hours.
I don't care what you have to do. Get this thing moving.
All right, at your service. Let the butterfly flap its wings and bring us the hurricane we need.
The airship exploded? What have you done?
It's just another way to activate it. Now say thank you, butterfly.
Your next research is about fried chicken?
The inspiration came from the explosion. Introducing the breadcrumb spraying dispenser. An invention which will bring the flavor of your food to a significant level.
So it seems the game started really lighthearted. Because these are completely different. Or maybe some characters are just lighthearted. But it seems a lot of those ones after are way more serious. Interesting counter. Yeah, my bad. I'll try to say other something besides interesting. Verdon is a MC that don't follow the amnesia trope, has her own personality, so we don't get many choices and dialogue to choose like other gacha games. Yeah, that's cool too. Honestly, I prefer that. I would say while almost every gacha game I play does the whole like amnesia or choose the dialogue trope, I think I do prefer when that's not the case and when the character just does have their own personality, because I think it makes for more interesting writing. And stuff like Genshin, so to speak, right? The main character like is supposed to be a self-insert, but because it's a self-insert, it kind of makes them the worst part of the game in a lot of ways, because they become significantly less interesting than everything else, which is fine if you are self-inserting, but then if you take a step back and look at the story, you realize the story becomes worse because the main character is a self-insert. So I do think that overall, at least for storytelling, that having a main character that has their own personality and is a way superior way to go about it, right? And some games kind of try to solve this, like HSR, kind of gives Stell and Kalis personalities, right? But they don't really develop those personalities very often. And it still does the whole tropey dialogue choice and amnesia and all that. And it's not a very strong personality either. Basically just being just silly, pretty much. But no, that is good. That is cool. My bad, stuff was loading. You all good? We're gonna go ahead. See. Sotheby. That's how the usual MC of gacha games are, though. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Like, I definitely... Like, it's the norm to have it be tropey and amnesia and all that. But, it doesn't make it the best way to do it. It's the norm because it sells a lot of... how do I put this? I want to word this correctly without sounding maybe... Without coming off incorrectly. I feel like there's a large part of fan base for gacha games that basically just do want to self-insert. Also, fun fact, almost every character has confirmed ages. Example is Verdon is 16. X is also 16. But for storytelling purposes, the way this game does it is superior, for sure. And I wouldn't be surprised if the writing is better because of that. Let's watch Sotheby trailer, Her Innocence.
Hooray! Mr. Carson! Mr. Carson! You have to see this!
Hooray! That's not what a young lady should say. What do you have in your hand, my lady?
Glistening, sparkling, smoothing potion. Just came to my mind. The basic ingredient is 15 handfuls of powdered rainbow unicorn horn. Purify it through 21 well-designed steps. Plus 50 grams of platinum and the solution of civet species.
What magical effect does it have, my lady?
Can keep your belly highly luminous for a whole day!
Yeah, unseasoned.
Now you've got a lot more strength, right? Miss Sotheby, did you feed him a whole bottle of that? It's too dangerous.
I've never felt so good in my whole life. Whoa! 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 George! George! High heaven!
Stop! Already! Help! He's in the wall!
18 June, Tuesday, sunny. The course for Miss Sotheby is not going well. She has shown amazing talent and imagination in the potion class, but we are making little progress in the common sense class. A pair of curled horns as sharp as blade. Under the silvery fluff is a strong body with floral fragrance. Its feet are as hard as steel, and those gentle eyes lie on both sides of the nasal bone.
That's right. It must be an extremely rare mutant unicorn. Oh, wait! It could also be a tiny fairy island with a phonetry system.
That was the first time I learned that an ordinary goat could be anything but a goat.
Okay, so she's a stupid genius, I guess would be the way to put it. Right? Because she's 13 years old, but excels at certain things. Those things seemingly being potions and being extremely smart, but also just like must be this wild thing. I don't even remember what she said, like an island or
A mutant unicorn.
rare mutant unicorn. Teacher's like, nope, it's a goat. It's a goat. Lacking in the common self department was a diabolical thing to say. That was so funny. Oh my god. 13-year-old legendary potioneer. Yeah, okay. I thought it said something else at some point too. Did it not? Maybe it didn't, and I just thought it did. Oh, the unseasoned daughter of a noble family. Okay, that's super funny. It's another lighthearted one. Yeah, I mean, you get a good grasp for what her personality is. She's very silly, very smart, and also very stupid at the same time. You know, not stupid in a bad way, I guess, but very funny. So to be is my daughter. Nice, bro. Nice. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So to me is my daughter. Yeah, definitely seems like the game was lighthearted at first. At first, I thought it was gonna be depressing. She said her courses were going well, but then something, and I was like, oh, are we about to hear some like messed up shit? And then it was like, no, she just lacks common sense. I was like, oh, okay. Oh man. Next up would be Melania trailer, The Top Thief, Reverse 1999.
All is ready. It's all a mess here. And we are going to leave with ease now. Unnoticed.
You shameless thief!
What a sharp comment.
Melania? Should I bite him?
Please help me, Miss AC.
Why?
I became a thief late in life. For me, thievery is like solving a puzzle or proving a conjecture of security. Next. Show me the next question.
What tricks did you come up with?
A telekinetic arcane skill? It is mine now. Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. You may call me the Great Thief AC.
Oh, that was really short. What the heck? 1929. I'm sitting on top of a wire. So Melania was how you say it. Not whatever I said before. And she's a thief who's very clever. Kind of all I could gather from this. Seems like she's from 1920. Is 1929 Sotheby or Melania? So we have ourselves a Steve. Let me turn on the captions at one point. She says something.
Please help me, Miss AC.
Miss AC?
Solving a puzzle or proving a conjecture of security. Next. Show me the next question.
What tricks did you come up with?
A telekinetic arcane skill?
Telekinetic arcane skill. Okay.
It is mine now. Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. You may call me the Great Thief AC.
The Great Thief AC. Yeah. So these first couple are really simple and really short. Well, this one was really short. The rest were pretty normal. This one was really short, it felt like. Oh, the only one shorter than this was the Tooth Fairy one. I forget which timeline Melania is from. Oh, that's fun. She looks like she's from the late 90s, probably. Maybe. So she's a thief. She's very clever. She likes puzzles. She treats thieving like a puzzle, and she has telekinesis. Seems cool. I like her character design. Pretty cool. Or pretty nice. But other than that, I don't know what else to say about this, to be honest. Except for who is she saying, or who is saying, can bite me, or can I bite them? That's weird. Pickles trailer. Now, looking at this thumbnail, this better be a literal dog. I'm really desperately hoping that this is a dog as a character, because that would be hilarious. Whatever I was just trying to say. The fluffy philosopher.
Hi, I'm Charlton. This is my friend Pickles.
Oh
He's
my
the
god.
most special dog I've ever seen. Rock to the rhythm, roll to the rap, come on! Every night at 7 p.m, it's his time to read. Meditations and Republic are his two favorite books. His eyes are so deep. His rhythmic voice sounds like someone's talking to me. What are you trying to say, mate? Thanks to Doggy, my relationship with Pickles has never been closer.
The puppy thinks the TV is disturbing his reading time.
Such a funny puppy, never made me lonely in life.
The puppy enjoys being alone, but taking a walk along the riverbank could be nice too. The sailing ferries remind the puppy of a paradox. If one keeps replacing the ship with new components until the last bit of the original component has gone, would it still be the same ship as it was before? If not, then since when has it changed its nature?
Mr. Puppy, are you feeling tired? This apple was being inconsiderate for overlooking your mealtime when inviting you over.
That's so funny. That's so funny. I love that this exists. This is great. Honestly, this is great. This is oh my god. The game switches between main storyline events. We get 3 main stories a year, and most is event stories, and each event is about different things. Her bag. Pickles, our second limited characters ever released. Oh, her bag is what the eating thing was. Okay. Oh, so it was bag. That makes sense. This is awesome. Dog is adorable. I love it. I love the fact that the dog is a playable character. You know, he just wants his alone time, and he wants to read without being interrupted by the TV. And that's so understandable. He's awesome. This is awesome. I want to pet the dog. Anything can be playable in reverse. That's great. Honestly, that's awesome. I don't know what else to even say about this. This is just so good. Like, I was trying not to die during the trailer, bro. We literally got a 2-star playable piece of glass. Oh my god. What? A 2-star playable piece of glass is diabolical. Somehow that's I don't know. I don't even know what to say. That is so awesome. For a game to like, for a gacha game, especially, to have a bunch of unique characters, like, which, I mean, you would think it would be gacha games all the time that have the most unique characters, but somehow, despite gacha games being all about selling the characters, somehow they love to put themselves in the boxes of, like, you can only have these 3 or 4 different types of characters, but this game is not confined by that box at all, and it's all the better for it. Only 6 stars to get trailers, though. Most of the other characters are in tiny shorts. Oh, okay. So you have from 2 to 6 stars. That is crazy. I don't know if have I ever played a game that didn't follow the standard 5-star, 4-star thing. No, I don't think I have. I think all the ones I've played. No, I did play a little bit of Dislight, and I think that you could make a 6-star. Maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is crazy. That is an insane amount of characters, it feels like overall. There's already a lot of 6-star characters. That's insane. Every one of those characters has multiple skins too. That is amazing. The biggest problem, okay, biggest problem. It's not the biggest problem, but a problem I have with a lot of the games I play, which granted I don't play the most unique games, obviously. You know, I mainly play Honkai Star Rail, right? And I play a little Chaos Zero Nightmare on the side currently. I'm not currently playing Genshin or Zenlist, but I do usually end up going back to them eventually. And they do skins like once every 2 years, maybe. And half the time they're not even good anyway, even when they give a skin. Right? Which Chaos Zero Nightmare has always only been out for like 4 months or something like that, so they have time to still do the whole skin thing. But I think skins should be in more games, which I know it's in a lot of the mobile gacha games, but I just don't play too many of them. So that was the last of those ones that happened before what I started, and I saw all of these up until I was on Barcolia was where I stopped last time. Regulus, Melania, and Tooth Fairy, and 37 has the most, each having 3 to 4. Regulus, Melania, and Tooth Fairy. Those are not the characters that I would get, and 37. Oh, anyway, what I was saying was that those were not the characters that I would have guessed have the most skins. I would have thought it would have been someone like Kimberly or something. Or maybe Isolde. I would not have guessed it'd be Regulus, Melania. Regulus is that girl, right? I remember. Melania's the thief. Tooth Fairy is this one with the retainer. Actually, I do quite like Tooth Fairy's design. That doesn't really surprise me. Tooth Fairy doesn't surprise me. She's actually very pretty and has very interesting like design. And then 37. Really? 37? 37, was that not the child genius who only cared about the truth? Right? Or yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Okay. Tooth Fairy is one of the most popular characters. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, sure. That doesn't really surprise me at all. The other ones being as popular as they are kind of does. Tooth Fairy is one of my favorite characters. She's so sweet. Oh, man. Nice. That's cool. That's really cool. This game sounds more appealing. The more I hear about it, it sounds extremely appealing. I wonder if it has a PC client. Maybe I could... I wouldn't care to... I prefer... Because whenever I do these reactions, right? Like, I'm reacted to Wuthering Waves, too. And I'm gonna play it. Like, when I react to games and stuff, I really want to play them. You know? So if I can stream this game, if I could have it, maybe we could do a reverse 1999 stream every once in a while if it has a PC client. I don't know how to stream it on mobile. I don't know how I would do that if it is only mobile. But maybe we could figure it out. It's on Steam? Really? It's on Steam? Oh, shit. Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. I might have to play it, right? May have to. I don't know how good of a stream game it is, but maybe we can do it on the side. If not, you know, worst comes to worst, maybe I'll play it in my free time, I guess. Right. That's what little bit of free time I have right now. Bar Corolla is where we're at.
The Free Breeze is a ship that fills every sailor's heart with delight. It's quick and vibrant, like sunlight on the gloomy sea, bringing music and joy to every port.
Miss Barcarola! I'm so excited for your performance!
And I can't wait for you to hear it. It's my goal for every guest to experience an unforgettable musical journey with me, and the sweet sounds of my crackling box. I'll be performing with this, my crackling box.
Miss Barcarola, are you certain you want to use that in your exam?
Yes, sir. Silly little girl, always daydreaming. I can almost hear the whispers behind their forced smiles. Everyone says the Cremonese are inseparable from their violins, and I'm not supposed to be any different.
Then go out into the world. Our family name will open doors for you in any orchestra. Or just tell them you're from Cremona and show them your violin.
No, Mama. I won't travel as just another violinist from Cremona or Stradivarius luthier. I want to go as just me.
That was a masterpiece! Miss Barcarola, my spirit is uplifted and I feel as though I have transcended the bounds of all joy. Your music is like a gift from the muses themselves!
Thank you, sir. But maybe you could leave your kind words in the cruise's travel album? Instead of yelling so loud, people back in port could hear.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's get into this right
Miss
quick.
Barcarola!
So she's from a noble family that's known for their violinist skill. And clearly she also has some skill, maybe a prodigy even. But over here, on this little piece of paper, it says that she failed? No? Something like it has. Please find your test results below. Fail. So she failed because, I'm guessing, because she took it on this? Is this not, like, a good thing? I mean, she calls it her... Clearly, they know what a violin is. At first, when she called it a sparkling or crackling box, is that what she said?
I can almost hear the whispers behind their forced smiles. Always daydreaming.
Are you certain you want to use that in your exam?
Yes, sir. Performing with this, my crackling box.
My crackling box. See, at first I thought they were saying crackling box because the term violin wasn't invented yet, but then they call it violin later, so I wonder what's different about this compared to the actual violins and why it causes her to fail, right? Because clearly she is extremely good. So did she just fail because she used that specific crackling box? Right, I also like that she doesn't want to use her family name or her lineage as being from the place that it said she was from, and she's just like, I just want to travel as me.
No, Mama. I won't travel as just another violinist from Cremona.
Cremona is what she says it's called. So that's pretty interesting. So she just goes around the world just performing, I guess, which is pretty cool. So Reverse 99 is more popular in CN than global. For example, the trailer here has like 20k views. Meanwhile, on the CN YouTube, the same trailer has 200k views. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. So it's just a more CN popular game. Seems probably. So I guess it's underrated in global, huh? Damn.
But maybe you could leave your kind words instead of yelling.
She also seems, besides, in spite of being a performer, she seems maybe a little bit shy. Like she doesn't know how to handle praise, maybe? Don't know. The next one is Fatutu. Beyond the archipelago. Attempt to say it. Beyond it. We're going beyond.
For the Nukutai, cracking a coconut open is as easy as spotting fish in clear water. All you need to do is find its eyes and the mouth. Then look for a line between the eyes. And cut across it. Whack!
A direct hit to their port side. 3 cheers for the captain! Fatutu, stop smacking that ball. What did it ever do to you? Listen, mate. We're here to give you a bit of a taste of the real world. Yeah? So, you've got to do what I say.
Yes, Captain Regulus.
Good to hear. Wait, where are your shoes? Books, the vessels of knowledge. Of course, this wise captain can see their true value. But this one's a bit too advanced. You should start on the ones with pictures. Music, the guiding light of the soul. Let this rocking captain show you how it's really played.
Oh, I know this one.
Is that from my drum set?
Woohoo!
Feel that wind, isn't it fab?
It's just like catching real waves.
See anything you like? It's on me. Oh! That was an awesome day.
You're back. Regulus. Fatutu?
Rock and roll, Miss Burton.
Regulus. A word? What's in your hand, Fatutu?
It's a souvenir. This little island looks just like Nukuteao.
Okay, so Fatutu here works for or is being taken care of by Regulus, who conveniently we just saw not too long ago back here. Our pirate radio person. And she's just kind of just a go-lucky person. She's having a good time with Regulus, but she seems to be from an island that she misses, because over here she says it looks like something.
Here. This little island looks just like Nukuteao.
Looks just like Nukuteao. So maybe she's having a good time, but she's actually extremely homesick. Alright, because most of this trailer is just her and Regulus straight up having a good time. Oh, we do feature what I newly learned is this is the main character, correct? The timekeeper. And so... Yeah, right on point. Main character, the timekeeper. So they go back. So the characters, all our characters can come back to see the timekeeper. That's interesting. Oh, well, I said it again. Oops. Yeah. She's cool. Happy-go-lucky, Fatutu. Anything else here? Sometimes they be hiding details in these frames. Oh, she's teaching her how to read and stuff too. Yeah, I should comment on that. teaching her how to read. So clearly she's not very educated at this point, which she seems very young too. So another fun fact, even though CN is ahead of us, for example, CN 3.5 and we are in 3.3, the trailer CN get is in English because Reverse was made with English being the intended language to play it. Yeah, right on point. All the characters live in the suitcase that the timekeeper carries on her all the time. Yo, what? That's okay. You know what? That's great. I don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't that. But hey, whatever works, I guess. That's pretty cool, honestly. That could make for some pretty, I feel like, funny interactions. So all these characters in theory could get to know each other because the timekeeper carries them all around, or no? Because seeing some of these characters interact seemed like it would just be the most jarring thing. Like seeing the suitcase protects them from the storm that reverses the time. Oh, gotcha. So she's just like running around collecting people that are about to go through tragedy, or that did go through tragedy, right? That's really cool. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what I was expecting, but she just carries all these people around in her suitcase. That's funny. This game is randomly just goofy sometimes. Liang Yu trailer, Cadet on Call. 24/7 Cadet on Call.
Joining us today is Vigil Cadet Liang Yue, who played a
Liang
pivotal role
Yue.
in cracking the Critter kidnapping case. What's the most important quality for a police officer?
Added discernment and discretion.
She almost sounds like my fuddy-duddy grandpa. They ought to be interviewing you, Poitier.
See, I made the dumb mistake of not having a famous family of arcanists. It's just for the ratings, that's all.
How's it feel, huh?
Upstaged by your own rookie? It's no big deal. Truth is, she earned the spotlight. As the saying goes, Sai Xiang du Li Nang Chung Xuan. You gotta have a heart as big as the outdoors.
We have a situation.
Well, where'd you pop up from?
I've been here for a while.
And you didn't think to say something?
食不言，寝不语.
You got me there, Cadet.
Sorry, but it's urgent. We've got a report of a thief using levitation arcane skills to escape arrest.
Any more details?
Suspect spotted. Pull over.
Huh? Where?
He ran into the alley.
Crap, we've got ourselves a chase scene. Get back in the car, rookie. Hey! Oh, come on. Not everyone can parkour like a kung fu master. Wait for me.
Stop! You have no choice but to surrender.
They're using kittens instead of police dogs now? What the?
Good work.
Vigil Cadet Liang apprehended the suspect within just 30 minutes. During this lightning-fast operation, an unnamed officer was injured.
Unnamed officer. You're all heart, Poitier. You know that? What? No comment?
Oh my god. Okay. That was the perfect way to end it, actually. Oh my god. That was great. I really, okay, something I want to comment on before I get into the trailer. Before I forget to say it. So, now that I've been told that the different stories take place in different eras, right? That explains, so, like, here, it's not a problem that she's an arcanist, and from a family of, famous arcanist. But in some of these other ones, that I'm guessing happened earlier, like in Isolde's trailer and stuff like that, it seems there is heavy discrimination against arcanists, so I guess that would mean that this takes place later in the timeline, when arcanists have been, I guess, at least mostly accepted at this point, but back in some of these characters' eras, it wasn't accepted at all. So that's just something I wanted to get out of the way, right? And then in terms of this trailer, this is honestly just really funny. It's just her, our Arcanist character here. Let's hear the name again so I can say it right.
Quality for a police officer. The most cracking the Chris Liang Yue, who played a
Luang Yue, and she is a speedster, I guess. Maybe that's not her only ability, but it seems to be her primary thing in the trailer.
Stop! You have no choice but to surrender.
I really like her design, honestly, actually. It's kind of cool. And so she's a speedster that just is extremely serious about her job. Really wants to bring justice. And she's from a family of famous arcanists, and she always gets all the credit and her partner doesn't. And this was great. Arcanists are people basically, yeah, basically. Okay, wait. Also, Reverse 1999 is the only game that their NPC literally has dedicated fan page for them because the NPCs are popular. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Organized people who basically have powers. In the story, the characters speak their native language. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. In the stories, the characters speak their native language. Nice. Yeah, I kind of got the Arcanists have all the Arcanists have powers. I did notice that. In these. Yeah, I don't really have too much to comment on with this one, other than the fact that she takes her job extremely seriously, so I'm assuming has a strong sense of justice. And, is a speedster. And is from a family of famous arcanists. So, we'll just, move on to this next one. Take 48 Action Noir trailer.
Where's the director? This is my money she's spending!
She's been locked away in that room since last night. She's refusing to see anyone.
She hasn't come out at all?
No.
Wait, something's not right. 3, 2, 1, push!
Director?
What happened in here? Is she still alive?
She's still breathing. Call ambulance!
No need. I got the shot.
What?
I set up cameras around the room. I needed to capture an authentic reaction to finding a corpse, and you all just gave it to me. Thank you.
This is a joke! We don't have time for games!
Well, great films aren't made by following conventional methods.
He's playing the hero? Are you crazy? He's a relic!
But he's ambitious, and he's lived the life of the character. To find the most fitting actor for the part and put the best performance out of them. That's the job of a director.
You kidding? You can't just do whatever you want. We have to assess the risk. Stats, market data, that's something we can trust.
But why chase the trend when we could break new ground and create a classic? Trends come and go, but a truly great film is timeless.
No actor's gonna work with you again if you keep torturing them like this.
I'm only asking them to do their jobs. Any Hong Kong stunt performer could do it.
This isn't Hong Kong.
Who says it can't be?
Our winner is a director of remarkable vision with a keen eye for talent and storytelling. Her work has inspired us all. Ladies and gentlemen, the award for Best Director goes to Noir.
Thank you all.
Anything you'd like to say?
Never limit yourself unless it lifts you higher.
Okay. So, Noir is a famous director who basically will take things too far, or it could be seen as taking things too far because of how seriously she takes her craft, to the point of locking herself in a room for days to make people believe she was dead, to get a shot of them finding what they believed to be a genuine corpse to put in a film. So, almost insane in a way. but like mad genius style almost. She'll basically do pretty much anything to get the exact product she wants. For some reason, the Yong Wei, or I believe was how it was said, shows up here for a second. Maybe she was auditioning or maybe watching the movie. Right here. Yeah. Alright, and then we see the kid here. And basically, this other guy, he's like, you can't keep doing this. And she's like, I can. And I will. And obviously, whatever she's doing, it completely works because she's remembered as a famous director. So, I wonder if at some point maybe she does genuinely take things too far and ends up hurting people. Wouldn't it be surprising for someone like her? Very good character design, though. Actually, very pretty character. All right, and is she disabled? Because she's always sitting down. Yeah. All right, is she disabled? Do we ever see her standing up? No. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think she is disabled. Not often you see a disabled character in a gacha game either. So that's another unique thing about the game. And she always has this little figure on her. I don't know what that's about, but she does have this little figure on her all the time that's now holding this trophy. So very good trailer, very good character design actually, too. Not that, I mean they all have been, but I like hers. And then up next is, I'm just gonna let them say it in the trailer, between reality and fiction.
El conductor de burro asesinado está obsesionado.
Okay. The murdered donkey driver is obsessed with the spring and its overly bright morning rays.
Con la primavera y sus rayos de la mañana. Demasiado brillantes.
Recoleta! Recoleta! Por Dios, Recoleta!
Oh, Señor Boyosa. What are you doing here?
You've been staring at that thread for 10 minutes. Quit all of this daydreaming and get back to work.
A good writer should know how to balance her bread and her poetry.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Miss, we'll have a bottle of your finest wine, please.
Right, sir. One bottle of our finest wine coming up. Un símbolo de lujo y celebración. Perfecto para el comienzo de una historia. The key to truly spontaneous writing is trusting your gut, just as it is with arcane skills. Just clear your mind and let the creative power flow. Follow your instincts and strike! Oh, perdón. My arcane skill is a bit off today.
Huh. You're working harder than usual.
Las palabras rotas y la aleatoriedad del destino están soplando en el viento.
Great. Now we have to wash these again.
Another rejection from yet another publisher. No one ever appreciates the story of my little town. But that will change. All I need to do is keep writing. Marcus, Soneto! What are you two doing?
We're tidying up the bookshelf.
This is my novel. Gracias por leerlo, mis queridos amigos. Así que esto es lo que se siente. No estar sola nunca más. No lo entendiste en absoluto, ¿verdad?
That was really cute at the end, where it's as Marcus and Sonetta, and they read her novel, and that was really cute at the end. That was really wholesome. I like that. So she is a writer that basically is constantly zoned out, but taking inspiration from everything in life to write her book. And other than that, I don't know if there is much else. You know, she works and lives through normal life, but everything she does, literally everything from taking this guy's order to doing the laundry, just the everyday normal Monday things, she takes inspiration from it to then write her book, which apparently is not having much luck getting published, but maybe does eventually. If this takes place inside of the suitcase, then maybe that means her book does get published eventually. Finally. Alright. Another very pretty character. Other than that, and them being friends, all three of these people being friends, and they're reading, it's just them reading her book. It's so cute. Damn. Yeah, this one's pretty simple. It's just a really simple story of just she's just always zoned out, always thinking about what to write and taking inspiration from everything. Very wholesome trailer. Aleph trailer, Fractured Consciousness. Or Aleph?
I remember. Perhaps I'm the only man on Earth who does. The pattern of every leaf. The placement of every sentence. Every crack in the wall. Every twitched nerve. The beginning of every collapse.
No! Let go of me! I won't believe it, Olive. Visceral realism will not die here. It can't.
Shut it. You've wasted far too much time, and all for nothing. I will prove that this prison is the only path to transcendentality.
Memories endlessly flood my mind like an infinite garbage heap. Our efforts to reach transcendentality have come back to bite us.
Olive. Finally, I've reached one end of the thread that runs through this labyrinth. Unassailable, indisciplinable. Only literature can pave the way to transcendentality. The power of discipline has long flowed through people's veins. It is inescapable. The key to ultimate governance lies in this prison built by my own hand. Stop. Transcendentality has never been so close. No, won't. Enough. Is this the transcendentality you sought, Olive?
No. Just the foolish dream of an imprisoned soul. Boundless reality. I remember it all. Yet the ultimate truth still lies beyond my reach.
So I love that one. This one, I love it. So I'm thinking, so all three of these characters here, the guy in the mask, the guy wrapped in a bandage, and the guy in the hat, are all him, right? Almost certainly. And they are trying to reach transcendentality, which I'm assuming means transcending past being human to be either to transcend into a form of like immortality or into something greater than human. I'm not sure.
Of every...
And it seems maybe he's locked up and reliving all of his memories from the different paths he's taken. Or is all of this in his mind? That would be the part that I'm unsure about. He looks sick, though. Not... Well, in both ways. So this is literally him talking to himself directly right here.
Through this labyrinth.
And this shot right here, it shows like people dancing. Bro's locked up. Oh, okay. And this shot right here, I thought maybe for a second, I don't know if I think it now, but for a second, this shot I thought was related to something that happened way earlier in Jay and this girl Mercuria's trailer, because there's a shot just like this in these trailers where they're dancing around a campfire, and it reminds me a lot of that. Maybe it's completely unrelated, but this shot looks a lot like the shot from both of these two trailers where it's got the cult people like dancing around a bonfire. But yeah, so he's like insane or something. He's super cool. He's got some problems for sure. For sure, he's got some problems. Nah, but something similar happened during that trailer. Oh, okay, fair enough. This guy's got a problem. Locked up in the suitcase. That's interesting. Oh my god, I said it again. Holy shit. Guess we will have to keep a counter on how many times I say that. I really like this trailer. This is definitely one of my personal ones that I like the most. It was super interesting to watch through. Oh my god. I just used it again. I'm coming up with a different word. The goal is to not use the word interesting for the rest of the stream. In J trailer, cult members are dancing by the fire. And in Ayla trailer, prisoners are dancing in the fire. Ah, gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they are dancing in the fire. The visual for it's a little weird, but yeah, they are. These trailers were awesome, by the way, down here. Not to say that any of them were bad, but this collection of trailers from like here down to Lopera, from like Mercuria to Lopera, or Lopera, I'm sorry, I don't remember how to say it, was so far, this collection of trailers was my favorites. Like from right here to right here was insane. This was an insane journey. It's been an insane journey from start to finish. Or not that we're finished yet, but that was the most insane journey, was this collection of trailers right here. 2X trailers are good, yeah. 2.X trailers. Soft landing incoming. Hizabeth.
You do know that if we are apart from her for too long, we'll die. But Cornichon has been out all night. She's still gone. Cornichon!
Madame Lucy left you this. No one else has cracked it so far.
Comme ça. And done.
That's her handwriting. Sylvie Dubois, where the hell are you?
Yo.
Bonjour. I hope that fire didn't burn anything too important.
Nah, just some old components.
Wait, what?
Have you seen Elizabeth?
Who's looking for you?
Looking for me? What's that?
Uh-huh.
My bad. There's no need to worry. Cornichon would never leave me. We are.
Can I pet them? Sorry, kid. I think your mom and dad would be mad if you got bit. My mom and dad are gone now. I don't understand. Where did they go?
Easy, kid. Just be careful.
Miss Elizabeth, that new researcher?
Technically, I believe they count as 9 in total. They have the same goal as their parents.
Yeah, we're family.
Ow! Hey, watch out!
We almost ran out of time. I could have died.
Don't be a baby. I checked on you last night. You were dreaming peacefully. Now get ready. We're going to Pleasantsk.
It is it, Cosmodrome. Why?
To see what lies beyond and above. I want to find out what it's like out there.
So Elizabeth, my first thought, which is not what I think currently, but my first thought was Medusa because I saw the snakes, right? But the snakes aren't actually her hair or even necessarily in her hair. The snakes are simply a part of her, or not really a part of her, but rather attached to her because they have to be, because they have to be. Their survival depends on it. They're attached to her in the way that if they stay away from her for too long, they die for whatever reason. Alright, so in this part at the end over here, he says they count as 9. So is that her plus 8 snakes?
They count as 9 in total. They have the same goal as their parents.
They have the same goal as their parents. I don't know what that... I'm not sure what that is about. And why they disappear and leave the umbrella. But her goal seems to be to go to outer space. I guess. Seems like she wants to do some interstellar travel. Also, this right here, this was... Like, your parents would be mad at me. Heck, and hits him with the... I don't have any parents. So, oh, okay. Well, I guess here, pet the snakes.
Easy, kid. Just be careful.
Miss.
That was crazy. Yeah, all siblings. Wow, the disappearing is what happened when people get reversed. Makes sense. That makes sense. So those people over there get disappeared. So maybe that was. So I guess that means this shot would be referring to the parents then. Right. Her parents disappeared because of the reverse. And her goal is what their goal was, which is to get to space. And she has 8 snakes that are all siblings that are attached to her because if they leave her, they die. And she has snake eyes, which is really cool. Another character design that I really like. She's really cool looking. Oh, she's got the little fang too. It's super cute. Yeah, super cute character. The snakes are funny. She's very pretty. Very nice. I like it. I like that one. Hyper Arena safety lines.
Leyline's textbook. Steel wire. Portable heater.
Lucy is the leader of Laplace, which is a part of the Foundation. That character work out like Elizabeth, Marcus, Verdun, etc. Elizabeth. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. I meant to actually bring that up because I forgot that this was the place that the Foundation she was in was the place that Lucy worked at. Lucy's the leader of Laplace, which is a part of the Foundation. Marcus. Yeah, I remember Marcus had the social anxiety interview. Verdun was all the way down here, right? Verdun was one we just did not too long ago. No, wait, who is Verdun? I'm not remembering that name. Marcus, Villa, Lucy. I remember Lucy. I'm not remembering Verdun. Have we done Verdun yet? Surely we have. Oh, Ezio? Wait, does that say Ezio as in Assassin's Creed Ezio? Yeah, what? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, though. Verdun is the MC. Right, you said Verdun was the MC. Gotcha, gotcha. Goldfish memory. Goldfish memory. We'll do this one real quick. Because this isn't the Assassin's Creed character, no? Yes? Nope. Don't we know it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do know it. The Foundation is... For some reason, I glitched out there, and I tried to read that message, and it just didn't come out at all. The Foundation is where Verdun, Sonetto, and some of the kids grew up at. Okay, fair enough. So they're sort of like the one trying to solve the problem of the disappearance and the reversing and all that. And you work there, and it's your job to go solve all these problems. It all makes sense. Hyperina trailer. Safety lines.
Leyline's textbook. Steel wire. Portable heater. Oh, it's just some things for my studies. I'll try to bring back some presents. Miss, could you help me with these coordinates?
Oh, that's the ley line center.
I think it's just up ahead of us, right?
That's right.
Miss, you're...
Yeah?
It's all right now, Miss.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, look. We're here. Oh, bad luck. These coordinates point straight to the middle of that lake. There's no way we can get there.
Wait, Miss. I can get there. Just wait for me on the other side. I haven't forgotten my footing. 1, 2.
3, 4. Good to see that big tooth of yours works. Don't give up. Keep on going. 1, 2, and here we are. Our Alia, already a star on the tightrope.
Am I? I don't know, Mr. Kozlov. But I'll keep going. It's my choice. It's the future I want for me. Thank you.
Don't sweat it. Just switching a little water for snow.
Thanks. You didn't need to. Even if I fall in, I brought my heater.
And why would I let my star apprentice fall?
Hyperina. So she grew up at a circus and was a tightrope acrobat or something like that. I mean, obviously she did the tightrope. I'm not sure if she was an actual acrobat fully or not, but she did the tightrope. I'm not really sure exactly what her power seems to be necessarily, but this other person here, whose name was said at some point, but I don't remember, is her mentor? It's said at the end? Or her... Well, not really her... Yeah, her mentor, because she's the apprentice. But she's her mentor in, unsure.
It's alright now, miss. Oh. Thank you.
She has that little, like, telescope what do they call it? Like the eye scope thing. So maybe she's an explorer?
Oh, look.
That was Windsong? Wait, Windsong is... I remember that name. I remember Windsong, but... No, apparently not. Never mind, apparently I don't remember Windsong at all. Oh, right. Wait, let's go back to this then. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yes, she's the ley line researcher. Okay, I don't need to go back to it. I remember. She's the one who does the ley line researcher. I got it. I remember. And, like, everyone else abandoned the research of the ley lines, but she kept at it because she believed it would come back. So this, which means our tightrope girl here, is going to learn about the ley lines, I guess. Alright, so she's finally teaching somebody else about the ley lines. Nice. Okay. Cool. I like that is a plot thread that continues. They bring that back up. And she actually does end up teaching somebody about the ley lines. That's really cool. Nice. I wonder how she goes from being a tightrope person at a circus to learning about the ley lines with Windsong. Who knows? SEO trailer. Glimmer in the Shadows. Reverse 99 X Assassin's Creed. Like, I knew it was coming, but this still feels like a wild... Feels like a wild collab. That is a hell of a collab. Assassin's Creed, what is... Oh, man. Nothing, I thought maybe I'd say the version. Oh, this still got 197k. No, that's subscribers. I don't know what the word of view was. That was a good collab. I never played Assassin's Creed. I played like the first 2 or 3 Assassin's Creed games. Years back now, but I did play the first 2 or 3. I think I played like 1, 2 in Brotherhood. I played the one that Ezio is from, actually. It's the only reason I know that. If it would have been a collab that had to do with one of the later games, I wouldn't have known. But let's watch this trailer. Glimmer in the Shadows, Ezio.
There must be a mistake, sir.
The apple of Eden, our key to fortune, fame and power.
Goodness me! What? Phew. Thank you, signore.
Andiamo.
Look out! You seem quite sensitive to danger, Mr. Ezio. You have never missed a target, have you?
You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death. Father, I'll kill you for what you've done! The Auditori are not dead. I'm still here. Me, Ezio. Ezio Auditore.
No. Killing you will bring my family back. I'm done. Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito.
Hey, Ezio! I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
You are the most skilled assassin this apple has ever seen, Mr. Ezio. I wonder what you have been through.
Not the kind of story that anyone would want to go through.
That was a cool trailer. I imagine that was pretty cool for some people. Although, weirdly enough, it's like you said you hadn't seen or hadn't played Assassin's Creed, right? And it does kind of feel like the what am I looking for? Like the crossover of fan bases. Like that, like it feels like those two fan bases of a gacha game, especially a niche gacha game like this. Like it feels like if you were playing this game, right? Then you play gacha games. Like you've probably played a lot, right? Like it feels unlikely that this would be your first and only gacha game, at least to me, right? Because it does feel like this is already a niche within a niche, because gacha games are niche, and then this game is even niche among the way about among how big some gacha games are getting these days. So it feels like there wouldn't be that much like fan base overlap. But it is still cool either way. And I mean I love that this means Ezio is a playable character, or well, I don't know. I don't know what the gameplay is like or anything. But a playable character as far as whatever that would mean for this game. He is? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. That's pretty cool. It's just the apple watching him murk people. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. I mean, Assassin's Creed, that's just a weird, it's a weird collab, but it's a cool one. For sure. Then again, I don't know what kind of collab I would expect from a game like this either, so maybe it makes sense that it's weird. Very cool. All right. Well, I don't have much to say about that, other than, you know, I did play the Assassin's Creed that Ezio was in. I do think Ezio was probably my favorite protagonist from the few that I played. I think he might have been the only one. Was he the only one I played? I think I played 1-2 Brotherhood, so he might have been the only character I played, to be fair. You get turn-based combat, you get more context of story, and a little bit of gameplay in version trailers. Oh, so maybe I'll have to do the version trailers soon, too. So, up next we have the Cassandra trailer. Lore of the West Wind. Oh, another Assassin's Creed one. Okay. I don't remember Cassandra.
Is there anyone who can help us find Mr. Apple?
There is a certain Misthios I know.
Misthios?
Descendant of Leonidas, a ghost of Sparta. An exiled Misthios with a broken spear. From divine ruins she rose to become one with the shadow. Chains fell broken under the blade she bore, yet the shackle of blood haunts her evermore. Oh, raging wind of vengeance, her name will be in the stanza. Even the lips of Zeus adore Cassandra!
I don't accept payment in flattery. Only drachma.
Behold, my friends, the living legend approaches.
I thought I asked you to find me some help. Any leads?
Well, this lady is looking out for a legendary apple in the Dionysia, and you did say you needed a lookout.
Wait! Don't tell me!
By the witness of the gods, you shall fulfill each other's wish.
Alaga. I knew I couldn't trust you.
So, Bard, how much of your epic is true?
In the home of the gods, the wanderer sets her path where her home lay. Fate will gift her with courage over the vast, wine-colored sea to the ends of the earth, no more astray. Epics can be exaggerated, but you will soon find out for yourself, my friend.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Gotcha. I didn't play Odyssey, so I don't know Cassandra at all. But this is a good trailer though. So it's the telling of Cassandra's epic and what she did. And then we got our timekeeper here, main character. Name was Vertin. Right, okay. Oh, I don't think I read this out loud ever. Yeah, but Vertin got her own team called Team Timekeeper, where characters such as Regulus, Celebi, Sonata, more as part of it. Just think of them as basically the Astral Express. Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense to me. Not a whole lot to say. You know, it's a collab trailer. We've seen these characters. I think we've seen her before. But, you know, never played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Never played this one. So I don't know anything about this character. But the trailer is good either way. And the fact that the collab exists at all is pretty cool. I'm surprised Ubisoft let this happen, to be honest, but because I'm glad it did. Zero raising when her name will be in a stand name to loops to do her Cassandra. Next up is Nautica the Unknown. That's a cool little thumbnail, I think. I can't really tell what's happening in it.
Our time to rewind its thread. Would you tread the same path? Knowing all you would lose again.
The world is boundless, but our knowledge is limited. We will do anything to uncover its secrets.
No. Nika.
Acha! Acha! Even if it costs us our lives. We are insignificant, like snowflakes. And time is the melting ice slipping through our grasp. One day, our flesh will wither and turn to dust. But the unknown will stand eternal, haunting. But mesmerizing. The mysteries of the world. They've reached out to me, urging me to explore, to see it all with my own eyes. Oh, Earth, I stand newborn before you, A wanderer, a seeker of mysteries, an explorer.
All right. Well, it feels like for once I might genuinely have no idea what is actually going on in this trailer. Wow. But honestly, though, what a shot this is. Like, what a shot. That and this shot over here. Like, this is some cool ass shit. That is insane. That is crazy. The two halves and then her, and it pushes them together. You're not the only one. When I watched this, I was confused. Yeah. Man, okay, so I'm gonna turn on the caption. Let me turn on the captions so to help.
Time to rewind its thread.
Time to rewind its thread.
Would you tread the same path, knowing all you would lose again?
What are these shots of this thing? Maybe I can catch it. Hold on. What am I looking at right now? Here, you know what? Why don't I stop doing that so I can... It's a claw of an animal. Basically her new form. Yeah, that is. I mean, that's a good trailer, though. To be fair.
Acha. Acha. Even if it costs us our lives, we are insignificant, like snowflakes. And time is the melting ice slipping through our...
So this is her in a like cocoon chrysalis. I'm guessing that is forming her new form. Yeah, the thing you saw her turn into at the end. Yeah. So I guess this is forming her new form?
Mesmerizing. The mysteries of the world. They've reached out to me.
The mysteries of the world have reached out to me.
Urging me to explore. To see it all with my own eyes.
I wonder what this is. Like, what is this ghost ice thing she's hugging?
Oh, Earth. I stand newborn before you. A wanderer. A seeker of mysteries. An explorer.
That's so cool. That's... Oh, man. What a cool character design. Right? Did she have a different... Is this one of the, like, old characters getting a new version of them? Or is this just, maybe not. I thought maybe it was a character I wasn't remember getting a new version of them or something. But it seems that is not the case. But yeah, what a... It's just a cool trailer. Nah, it's main story related. Ah, gotcha. Wow. Yeah, just wow. That trailer is really good. The unknown. So something the unknown chooses her, grows her a new form in the ice, and she becomes whatever this is, you know? This shot is still just...
A wanderer. A seeker of mysteries.
That's cool. Okay. A Mole Deer trailer, the past and the present.
Alright, Anna, okay. I can handle things on my own now. Xeno will be tough. I know that.
Move it, slackers! Drop and give me 20! Up!
But I will persevere and achieve something.
Down!
Get down!
Congratulations, Lieutenant Muldeer.
Quite an achievement at your age.
Joking aside, I don't really care about all that.
Can I take a look?
All I've ever wanted was this. A home.
Just a peek, that's all.
You're lying. Oh.
And you've forgotten your manners in front of a superior.
This is the path I have taken. I will follow it.
Once we make this choice, we must bear its heavy toll.
Come now, both of you.
Muldeer, your little sidekick's getting out of line. She has no respect for her seniors.
Molly!
Loved ones will turn their backs. Our honor will be tainted, our brotherhood betrayed. Yet this
is the only path to the future. I've always known it in my heart. This is the path I have taken. I will follow it.
So this is related to what happens to Lolapir? What was the name? Lopera? Okay, because this is a character who was also in the Lopera trailer, and Lopera is in this trailer multiple times. So we have here a young lieutenant in the military who is also sort of a part of this family that Lopir was a part of. So, which means she's also part of how Lopira ends up betrayed, right? Does she betray Lopira? Well, let's see. What same road, different destinations. Moldeer. I'm not gonna make an attempt at that. I'm just not. But so she says here she has to do something. So maybe is whatever she does, whatever it is that she's having to do for the future, related to how Lopera ends up being betrayed, and that had to happen. Like, this family and Moldeer here had to betray Lopera in some way, or whatever it is, or whatever it was they have to do. That seems like a betrayal to Lopera is simply something that she doesn't understand. Right, but they had to do it. And while it feels like betrayal now, it's actually for the betterment of the future? Or something? Military.
Tall.
You're lying. Oh.
And you've forgotten your manners in front of a superior.
This is the path I have taken. I will follow it.
Once we make this choice,
Yeah. Let's see. It's kind of complicated, but the betrayal was their adopted dad's fault, who you saw talking to her. He's also playable. Oh, okay. So it seems the betrayal was more on one person, and maybe everyone else just kind of had to go with it, or also got blamed for it. Oh, what was this at the end? What did it say this was? Xeno, Armament, Armament Engineering, and Technology Academy. That showed up before, I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember when, but I think it did. Damn. I may have to play this because I really want to know the nitty gritty details of, what the betrayal was and what he did, but I want to experience it too because it seems really good. I also like how often other characters appear in future characters or past characters' trailers. Up next, we have the Sentinel trailer, Unheard Confession.
That's the thing. Once war starts, it isn't easy to stop. So, soldier, which will it be? Fight and become a hero? Or turn back a coward?
Second-class soldier Marianne Tenebrum is charged with the following crimes. Unauthorized use of arcane skills. Incitement to disobedience of orders and evasion of combat.
Thérèse, Catherine, Jean, Thomas.
You have damaged morale and dishonored your duty.
Marie? Are you going to enlist?
I must. The motherland calls. We must defend our home. Defend our dreams.
Your actions, your betrayal, are a disgrace to the military.
Dearest Marie, should thou be accepted into Lansad, I shall fund thy atelier de couture in Paris. Woohoo! Thank you, God. Thank you, grandmother. My dreams at last. They will come to pass.
The court finds you guilty of insubordination and incitement to rebellion. Your sentence is death.
We never truly had a choice. I will stop at nothing to end this war.
That was really cool. I like that one. I like her character design a lot. We have another military person here. But clearly she's maybe a changeling, or maybe that's just part of her Arcanist power, or maybe that's some sort of special headwear she's wearing. I can't decide if that's supposed to be like changeling ears, or a piece of headwear, or part of her Arcanist. So, she's on trial. Well, not really on trial. She's being convicted for inciting a rebellion, disobeying orders, making morale go down.
Marianne Tenebrum is charged with the following crimes.
That is so cool. This effect is so
Unauthorized
cool.
use of arcane skills. Incitement to disobedience of orders and evasion of combat.
Unauthorized use of arcane skills. I mean, if you're on a battlefield, would you not want to use your arcane skills? She's a gargoyle. She's a gargoyle. Okay, well, I would have never reached that conclusion. Oh my god. What? That's crazy.
Thérèse, Catherine, Jean, Thomas.
So at the end, she says she'll do whatever she needs to do to end the war. So I'm guessing what she's being convicted for here, she thinks is she believes she's doing the right thing. And at the end, we see her not. She clearly takes out the guy who was gonna take her out, right? And is like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna end this war, even if I have to do it by myself.
Dearest Marie, should thou be accepted into Lansad, I shall fund thy atelier de couture in Paris.
I should burn it. What?
In Paris. Fund thy atelier de couture in Paris.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it's saying right there.
Your sentence is death.
It's French, yeah. Yeah, at first I thought maybe they were just saying something with a French accent, and then I was like, maybe it's not. But, yeah, like I said, I just think, so she joins the military, and she gets convicted of this, of inciting a rebellion and all this, using her Arcanist powers. What would a gargoyle's Arcanist powers even consist of, other than her face looking like it's turning to stone, I guess, right here? Very good character design, bro. The character design is so good. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's a good trailer. Man, that is such a good trailer. I know there's so much more to these stories. Up next is Charon trailer, Memories of the Dead.
Airstrike! Fall back!
What is that? Is it him? The soldier who cheated death? We saw how you crossed no man's land unscathed. You should really join the stormtroopers.
There's no purpose to be found in taking lives.
Never mind. I just want to thank you for bringing my brother back. His sacrifice will not be pointless. I'll make him and our country proud.
Only those who have not experienced death seek honor in war.
For king and country! We were supposed to be men of steel, but even scared boys must do their duty.
I want to go home. This body is a vessel of suffering.
Why? Why did they have to die?
You live another day.
Will you bury them too?
They must find peace in their graves until war is no more.
Wow. So, Charon, which I'm pretty sure in Greek mythology is the ferryman of the dead, right? So he was. I'm gonna see what it was saying right here.
I want to go home.
So he basically is formed. His body is a vessel of suffering, it says, and it seems his job is simply to worship the dead, in a way. He brings dead bodies back from the battlefield to the army, and also buries bodies on the battlefield. So he's always honoring the dead. Maybe he was formed from like the blood and suffering of just everyone who died on a battlefield. Or maybe words, yeah, something like that.
This body is a vessel of suffering.
So he doesn't want to be a part of the war. He just wants the war to end. And it seems it's basically just his job to honor the dead. He just returns the dead to them, he buries them. And he's somewhat of a local legend among the soldiers. Yeah, he's like reading rights to the dead here, maybe. Wow. So he's basically just a random soldier's body who's been infused with some sort of power. Maybe. The design is so cool. It's like it's surprisingly simple while also being complicated, if that makes sense. Like it's just literally a soldier, but he's got the roses growing out of him and the bag over his head. And he's collecting all the dog tags, or a bunch of dog tags, from all the dead bodies that he's burying.
They must find peace in their graves until war is no more.
So in a way, he I guess that's all he does. He just honors the dead. Or at least that's all he does in this trailer. I imagine he does more in the actual story. Up next, we get Rabuska the First.
So, she's the vampire everyone's been talking about? Uh-huh. That's our boss, all right.
Have you really not heard her story?
Well, guess I'll just have to tell it again.
Deep in the forest, the castle stands tall, where you will find the vampire's hall. Sharp and tail-faced, there goes Nicola, and of course his younger brave sister Rubuska. Eyes red as blood, the shadow in the night. She wakes the dead, returning them to life. Eyes red as blood, a shadow in the night. Darkness and demons, but her no fear or strife. Vampire, vampire. They feast on blood so they may live forever. Rubuska, Rubuska. She plays her keyboard when the light is drowned. She raised up her last one from underground. Danky Monday when we're spread far and wide. Go to Rubuska, the vampire brave and kind. Broken homes, broken souls, they beg, she casts a spell to rebuild their lives and raise to one prevail. Eyes red as blood, a shadow in the night. The dead were awake in a joyful reunion. Eyes red as blood, a shadow in the night. Just as they used to, their souls danced ever on. Vampire, vampire. The brave, kind and generous vampire Rubuska. She resurrect her home come the next full moon. She'll live forevermore and to see her soon, for she cared for everyone under her great tune.
Oh, be careful. You mustn't get too close to the candles. You're not crying, are you?
A mighty vampire like me never cries.
Oh man, this bop. Yeah. Yeah, this is really fun. I love it when characters Wuthering Waves had a similar, or no, well, not similar in any actual way, but had a trailer that was also like a little song and dance, and this is super cool. Right? So, she's a vampire with basically the powers of a necromancer, and it seems, at least in this trailer, it's not showing any drawbacks at all. She can just straight up bring people back to life. Right? I would imagine there has to be some drawbacks though. Right? But in this trailer, it doesn't show any. To my knowledge, she's just straight up bringing people back to life. Or maybe they can only come back to life for like a limited amount of time, and then they return to being dead again. Right?
Deep in the forest, the castle stands tall.
Also, the red and black aesthetic with the vampire, right? It's a classic. It's great. Great character design.
They feast on blood so they may live forever. She plays her keyboard when the light is drowned. She raised up her lost one from underground.
She raised up her loved ones from underground. She raised her family from underground, so I guess her family wasn't vampires. Just her? And it seems like she's been alive for a long time, which would track with how vampire characters are generally done. Right. And so she just brings people's families and stuff back to life. I'm assuming at least giving them a chance to actually say goodbye. I don't know. I'm not convinced that everyone she brings back to life stays alive, but maybe she brings them back to life for a limited time. Alright, and then she's crying at the end here. And at the beginning here, that's the vampire. Kind of a fake vampire. She lived her life thinking she was a vampire, but then found out she wasn't a true one, but a real vampire is a playable characters. That one doesn't have a trailer. Oh. She lived her life thinking she was a vampire. So, that would mean, assuming she actually engaged in vampire activity, she drank blood because she thought she was a vampire, but was never actually a vampire. But she could bring people back to life.
Guess I'll just have to tell it again.
Why did she think she was a vampire? I guess that would be the question, right? Why did she think she was a vampire? And what is wrong with her here?
For everyone under her grade too.
Is she more like a Pied Piper? In a way? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe her power is to make people think she's bringing them back to life. Right? Because it says she'll care for everyone under her great tunes. Maybe her cabal, it says, creates an illusion of somebody's loved ones that they see, and they're not actually being brought back to life. That could be it. Very good. I like this trailer. I like this trailer. I love it when games do like the musical thing. It's really funny. Basically, a false story she told the kids. That's why the kids are singing about the story she tells them. Oh, well, that's just depressing. Well, that's just sad. I like my theory better. She's 14, so she's a kid herself. Damn. Wow, that's way more depressing than what I was saying. It's just false story she told the kids. Damn. Damn, so she just... Hmm. Her backstory is depressing. Yeah, it's giving that vibe. For sure that it's depressing. See, at first, I thought she looked really young, and I was like, is it just going for the, you know, the whole vampires look young but are old thing? But no, she is 14, and it's just false stories she told. That is interesting. Okay, fair enough. I feel like I don't know if I've said it enough times, so I'll say it again. But the art direction in this game is fantastic. The whole painted art style and then throwing in the 2D animation sometimes and a sprinkle of 3D every once in a while is honestly great, right? It's almost refreshing, actually. Watching all these trailers and this 2D painted art style versus the usual 3D that a lot of the more major games use. Like, obviously, the 3D animations come with their own merit of being able to do really fancy and cool shit. But the art direction in this is just really unique, and I love it. Up next is Corvus, which is almost over. Almost over. What's sad? Corvus trailer. Anecdotes on the railway. Yeah, I really love the art style. Yeah.
Night holds more danger than day. Even on the train. And as its conductress, I must always be alert. I can't let any issues
Nice stamp. Got ink to spare for me?
slip by.
Didn't know these kinds of patterns were your style. It's cute.
It was Ima's idea to reward child passengers for good behavior.
You mean to say that you, the lone soldier, are handing out well-done stamps to kids?
Maintaining order on the train is one of my duties.
And these knitted toys? One of your duties too, I take it?
Just pastimes. It's how I take my rest.
Rest? Well, if you really want rest, you should get a decent sleep.
It's the only way to clear my mind. At least for a time.
I'm surprised to see you're fond of needlework.
No two leaves are alike. And neither are people.
Thank you, conductress.
With each turn of the needle, I see a little more of them. Something beyond the gunpowder and the wailing.
Then you should take better care of your hands. Bit of a snug fit. But it's just right for me, see? Make something for yourself every once in a while, will you? Take care, Iglika.
Yes, Captain Lucia. I will.
So she is a like Frankenstein-esque character. That's what it looks like. It looks like her body was stitched back together. What else?
Even on the train. And as
So on the train, and she stitches little plushies for the kids.
As its conductress, I must always be alert.
Oh, she's the conductress. Right, okay. I kind of missed her say that the first time. She's the conductress of this train, which maybe it said at the very beginning what the train was for.
Night holds more danger than day. Even on the train. And as its...
No, it didn't say at the beginning. Maybe it says somewhere at some other point. Looks like something really bad happened to her and she was stitched together. Let's see. Let's go back to this part. I feel like I missed a lot in this part.
No two leaves are alike. And neither are people.
Thank you, conductress.
With each turn of the needle, I I see a little more of them. Something beyond the gunpowder and the wailing.
Then you should take better care of your hands. Bit of a slug fit. But it's just right for me, see? Make something for yourself every once in a while, will you? Take care, Iglika.
So she knits these little gloves and things for people, but are these? She knits it for all these people, right? And she says you need to take care of yourself. She says it allows me to remember something other than the gunpowder and the ash. So is it just her being traumatized by her memories of what happened to her and knitting things for people distracts her basically from her own memories of whatever tragic thing it is that happened to her? Or is it something else?
Lone Soldier are handing out well-done stamps to kids.
Maintaining order on the train is one of my...
Maybe? Yeah. Maybe. Or is she multiple different... Or maybe because... Okay, so she's stitched together. So maybe this is just a crack theory. Okay, maybe what I'm about to throw out here is just completely on crack, okay? Is it like the different memory? Does she have memories of... If she's stitched together from multiple different body parts, does she have memories from the different people that she's made out of? So these are all people riding on the train. Is the train supposed to represent something that I'm not getting? Maybe it does. Maybe the train represents something that I'm not getting. Damn. Holy crack theory. Okay. Well, fair enough. You know, sometimes you just gotta throw something out there. We'll just move on. I'm just throwing out random bullshit at this point. It is hot, guys. I'm sorry. It is hot. Next up is going to be the Corvus trailer, and oh wait, I just read the same thing. Next up is the Barrel trailer, Between the Known. So this says Between the Known, and we had a character trailer not too long ago, The Unknown. So Between the Known, The Unknown. So this is something. We're looking at something. It is indeed hot. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hot. I can't believe I introduced the same trailer. All right, whatever. Barrel trailer.
The flow of Numa descends from above and reveals itself before us.
Mama is the very best diviner in all Paris. And one day, I'll be just as good as
The
her.
world takes form.
No. Mama, it worked.
Matilda, it is time to go.
Madame, your car has arrived.
Be as flawless as crystal. Mama, this is the show I picked.
Then I will look forward to it.
Oh yes, be composed. Be graceful.
Madame, we've arrived.
I always choose the best shows. I love that button so much.
It was not the first time I saw it. Even the ending. I
Our futures are scripted. Like a play.
It all happened as you said, Farid. What do you see in my future, then?
Is the parlor still closed today?
I hear the owner fell ill.
Oh, shame.
Though our paths may change, bending with each choice we make, our destination remains fixed, decided long ago.
Maman, I saw the end. Your ending. Maman, what will become of me?
All will unfold just as fate has promised, until something beyond fate comes to pass.
Oh man, you can't just leave off like that. Damn. You can't just end the trailer like that. Oh man, okay. So, is she a fortune teller?
Mama, it worked!
Matilda, it is time to go.
Matilda.
Madame, your car has arrived.
So she says, we are like actors on a stage and there's nothing we can do to change our fate. Like, all of fate is predetermined. Nothing we do matters because no matter what, the ending will be the same, right? Like, free will is an illusion. Baby Matilda. Free will is an illusion, and we're just being led into one set direction that we are supposed to go, you know? We are prisoners on a stage.
Though our paths may change, bending with each choice we make.
Maman, I saw the end. Your ending.
So, Mama, I saw the end. First playable mother. Huge W to have a playable mother, honestly.
What will become of me?
All will unfold just as fate has promised.
So did die? Did she die?
Until something beyond fate comes to.
Is this supposed to be the timekeeper? Is the thing beyond fate? All right. So so I guess she can see the future, and so can Matilda, and they know exactly what's going to happen. Basically, she can see the future, and yes, her mother did indeed die. Damn. Well, that's sad. It's depressing. That's not what I wanted to hear. That does not bring joy. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Timekeeper is indeed beyond fate, but at the end was the main violin of the game, who was also beyond fate. Okay. First playable mother is a huge W. To be honest. More games, more gacha games, the main villain. Ah, main villain. But at the end was the main villain. Damn. Wait, that sucks. That's not good at all. Oh, man. It's about to be over. Okay. So this should be relatively new. 1 month ago? Yeah, this is super new. 3.2. Broom trailer.
Feast your eyes on this
Formless flame, fearless heart.
priceless treasure. A chrysoberyl cat's eye. One of a kind. Get it while you can.
Priceless
Extraordinary specimen. Just look, its golden fire blazes in the sunlight. A unique heirloom.
This
crafted from
treasure
an
of
ancient
yours
family.
is just a rock, spruced up with arcane skills.
Hey, mind your own business. You think it's fake? Prove it.
My flame shall reveal the truth.
I can feel it now. Every tavernier can manifest their own unique fire. And finally it's my turn. But what will my fire look like? Mighty yet delicate? Practical yet graceful? Or follow in my family's footsteps? Come on, this is the 20th century. Not bad. Oh, a dragon? Non, far too dramatic.
I would say a dragon is a perfect fit for an adventurer like you.
No, unacceptable. My fire should be down to earth. Like, a match. A lamp. Or even a tiny button. Anything but dragons, anything. I just want something peaceful.
Maybe you should try to relax a little first.
You're right. I've gotten so bothered by this that I can't see my own out. My fire, clearly. Whatever happens, promise me you won't laugh. You had to say dragons, didn't you, Ceci? I demand a redo.
I think he likes you.
You promised you wouldn't laugh.
Vas-y, Fufu.
What?
It is fake. I nearly fell for it. She summoned a dragon? Who is she?
She's a jewel hunter from the world-famous Tavernier family.
Wow! That's so cool! Thank you, Dragon Master.
I suppose a dragon isn't so bad after all.
Oh man, why didn't she want a dragon? So, the power of flame. I'm gonna have to rewatch this beginning part to kind of catch what they were saying, because I feel like I kind of missed what they were saying about the fire at the beginning. Like, I heard it, but I didn't hear it, if that makes sense.
Every tavernier can manifest their own unique fire.
Every whatever can manifest their own unique
Finally,
fire.
it's my turn. But what will my fire look like?
So so everyone of his family, I'm guessing, it was French for me. It was too French for me to understand. Oh man, yeah. I mean, that's what happened to me too. All right. Sometimes I have a hard time understanding accents with my small tourist brain. You know, my small American brain can't understand accents super well when they're really thick. But don't get me wrong, I actually really appreciate like having the characters have the accents and having them be so authentic, because I think it makes them more real, you know. But in this case, it did. The French accent was so thick that it was very much like, I was like, huh?
Mighty yet delicate?
So everyone in her family has a different kind of flame that can maybe do different things.
Practical yet graceful. Or follow in my family's footsteps. Come on, this is the 20th century. Not bad.
Doesn't want a dragon and gets a dragon is definitely the best part. So she's a jewel something at the end. The kid says it.
Vas-y, Fufu.
Fuzzy?
Lord! She summoned a dragon? Who is she?
She's a jewel hunter from the world famous.
A jewel hunter. Okay. Okay, a jewel hunter. Which I guess is pretty self-explanatory. She just goes and looks for rare gems. Rare jewels. And that's how she knew that this one was fake. So her little dragon here, I'm guessing it can do more, but it can burn away magic. Or well, arcanum. I'm guessing it can do more than that, but at the very least, it can burn away arcanum. Alright, fair enough. I feel like I don't have a lot to say about this one. It's very simple. It's like, that jewel's fake. You know, she, with her sister, it seems. Or was it sister? Yeah, her sister. And she's like, I want this to be literally anything than a dragon. And it was a dragon, which is great. I didn't think it'd be a literal tiny dragon, though. That's pretty cool. I do like that there's just a tiny dragon. Looks like it's made out of jewels or gemstone, like a little gemstone dragon. That's pretty cool. But yeah. So this is the last one. The Oath Unending, Marcia. So this, 2 weeks ago, should be basically what's on banner right now. Maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe it just changed, but this should be what's on banner. I don't know how long a banner lasts, but roughly 2 weeks. She's 2 characters in one. She's kind of 2 characters in one. Is it because the dragon gets like a bunch of unique stuff too? That would make sense. Oh, God. Oh, extreme talent. What are these gameplay showcases? Barrel. Extreme talent. Bream. Oh, that is gameplay. Marcia. Oh, well. It is time for Marcia. Well, you seem excited, so let's just jump into this last one. Marcia trailer, The Oath Unending.
A knight's glory is earned on the field of battle. Prove your loyalty and justice in war. And earn your title through victory.
Sacrifice is the forge of a knight's glory. That was once certain to me. Until I saw the horrors of violence with my own eyes. There are no weapons fit to bring us glory. You have fulfilled your duty, my friend. May your soul rest in peace.
Hands off me! You're my enemy! Hands!
Hold still. We need to stop the bleeding.
Why? Why did you save me?
Life is priceless. And I will save every life I can from this war. To aid. To heal. And to protect. This is the mission I reclaim. To never give up. And to respect life.
Medic! Where's the medic? We have an emergency!
I'm here.
Oh, end of the playlist. And we have ourselves a combat medic. Surprisingly, the first one. I would have expected more actual medics in this, but feels like the first even doctor kind of ish character. So she thought. So basically, she witnessed the horror of the battlefield at some point, right? At first, she was like, you know, being a knight is great, right? You earn your title to victory through sacrifice, and it's
Is the
great.
forge of a knight's glory.
Yeah. So she thought it was all about glory and sacrifice, and
That was once certain to me.
yeah. And then she sees what the battlefield is like, and she's like, wait, hold on. Shit's kind of fucked, actually. And so Marsha was an NPC who was introduced in 3.0 and became playable? Wow, that's pretty cool. So she was an NPC who wasn't planned to be playable originally, and then they made her playable because of how popular she was? Because if so, that's crazy. That's like some crazy listening to player feedback. Yeah, so she just saves this man's life. I'm guessing this is an enemy soldier, if I had to guess, because he points the gun at her and is like, "You're my enemy." Right, so I'm assuming this is an enemy soldier that she's saving, but she's like, "I don't care about, you know, I don't care about the sides, right? I just want to save lives. I just want to save everyone's life because all lives are precious and no one deserves to die." Basically. So she's just like a precious, sweet girl, woman. Right? It shows here, she's like in knight armor, but it looks like a little bit more modern here. No, she's still got the knight thing, so it is just looks like we're super early on. So she's just a cute little combat medic. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know what else I should react to. Whether it be more Reverse 1999, which for sure I may or may not already have some plans to react to more Reverse 1999, but we'll see. Alright, if you think I should do a Reverse 1999 stream, let me know about that too. I would be interested in maybe playing this game. Remember that there will be a Wuthering Waves stream on Sunday, roughly a day and a half after this video comes out. I want to thank you guys again for hitting 100 subscribers. Alright, it really means a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and let me know what else I should react to, whether or not it be Reverse 1999 or something completely different. Just let me know, and I read all the comments, so thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.